Hey, welcome back. We've got our villagers here. They're happy. They're buying and selling things in their little cells. They're happy here. It's fine. Don't worry. Trust me. But in light of not being able to cure our last villagers, I think it's actually about time that we get that blaze farm up and running. So let's go do that. We're going to start doing some nethery things here in a bit. But before we do that, I want to start upgrading my armor. And I would like to get some feather falling on my boots. So I've been thinking about a nether a lot recently and what we should actually do for it as a nether hub. And since we've kind of gone with a Viking theme here, I'm thinking that we should kind of base our nether off some of the different realms of Viking mythology. And the one that I've kind of been thinking about is Niflheim. It's basically the land of the dead for Viking mythology. It's blue, hazy, foggy, dark. So I'm thinking something that we could do is have blues and blacks be the color of our nether, and it would be kind of an interesting contrast, I think, with the reds of the nether as well. I think it might be something interesting to do, and I think that's going to be our take on it. Talking about the nether has really got me thinking that we need to get that blaze farm going. It's been a while since I mentioned it. I found the spawner. We got to get it built. We're running out of items and just different things, and I mean, I'm kind of in another mood right now. I say we should go for it. So this is going to be about the right amount of items that we need to actually get the spawner up and running. This stuff down by my stake, the diorite and the gravel, that is to block in the spawner. We'll be using the potion of fire resistance right here to protect ourselves from the blaze as we fill in the area around the spawner so they won't be able to spawn anymore. So we can actually work safely and do all the things we need to do without, well, dying. But we're going to go in there and we're going to clear out the area around the blaze spawner just so we can actually fit in this blaze farm. There are bees in my nether? There's 3 bees in my nether. Okay. So we're just going to make our way over to the area over here. Should really start making stair steps and such, just because, you know, that'll be easier in the long run. Oh my god. I didn't see that there. We're fine. We made it. We're good. I'm thinking that I should actually start building the hub. Just because, you know, that'll be a lot easier in the future to get to the blaze farm. Our armor is pretty stacked right now. I spent a little bit of time over with the farming villagers and got quite the hefty armor here. I mean, it's quite good. Die already. Come on. Finally. All right, we finally made it to the fortress. Oh, are you attacking me? Please don't. Please don't. I seem to have lost it. Oh, found it. All right, so we are going to place down our little guy right there, and then we're going to place down these 2 chests. So we're going to put them right there, and basically we're going to empty out our inventory. We don't want to lose most of this stuff. All right, and now we're just going to take our potion. We should be pretty well immune to their fire blast. They do have a melee attack, as you just saw there, which is fine. So now we're just going to clear out their spawning spaces and hopefully not die. So if you see this little 9 by 9 area. This is the part that we're going to be filling in, making sure that no blazes can actually spawn here as we clear out this entire area. So we're going to be building a little, for lack of a better word, a tower around this area. And that's going to actually be the little shell for our blaze farm. So the reason why I'm using diorite instead of any other block is because this is a not native to the nether block. There are no white blocks in the nether, so it sticks out against the red and the darker colors of the nether. So it's just a visual convenience to see, hey, I placed that there, don't remove this. Alright, so that should be pretty much it. We shouldn't have any more blaze spawning anywhere around us. So I'm just going to time-lapse this little mining bit. We got to clear out a lot of space. So I just wanted to share this funny experience while recording this. There's a bug going on right now in Bedrock that makes entities invisible and spaz out in weird ways. And I kept getting attacked by random invisible wither skeletons. Scariest thing ever is just being whacked out of nowhere and wither affected. Utterly terrifying. Would not recommend. Well, unfortunately, I've been having problems with my screen recorded software, so we don't actually have any video of me finishing up this blaze farm. But this is what it is so far. Looking pretty good. I haven't taken out the gravel or diorite from there yet, but that's literally it. That's all we have to do. So we're gonna get right into doing that. Alright, so we're just going to head straight into this. We're going to take this push to fire resistance first and just start mining things out. We're going to pull out that shovel too. Well, it's working. We're spawning blaze. We're farming them. I'm satisfied with that. Job well done. But as you can see around us, this is kind of ugly. We got stone brick, and just crimson warts of all kinds. And I would like our nether to be blue. As I said earlier, we want it darker, bluer. So I've kind of decided on prismarine. And we can't get that quite yet. So that's something that we're going to be doing in the future. That's actually one of the reasons why we're making this blaze farm, is so we can make potions of water breathing. And, well, that's all we really need to take a guardian temple, is potions of water breathing. And then we're going to farm guardians. So that'll be nice. Well, since we don't actually have any footage of me building this, we're just going to take a look at the underside and look at some of the redstone. So this is the actual blaze farm, and then we're just going to look right underneath. As you can see, we just start seeing redstone, and it truly does just look like a funnel. That's really it. So we're going to hop into a creative test world and just have a peek at how we built that. Here we are in my redstone testing world. We're just taking a look at a little part of the blaze farm. This is basically one sliver of one corner. This is basically how it works. If they step on the pressure plate in any part of this little wall, they're going to be funneled down into just one by one little section, and then that's pretty much it. As soon as they hit a pressure plate, the pistons extend and push them off that wall. Alright, let's have a little look here. Just like that. And that is going to keep happening with every little layer that they hit. And this is really just simple redstone. So you have your redstone dust right here, and then your pressure plates right here. So if we just take a look at that and break that, this pressure plate right here will power this block and then power that. And so to keep that power extended, we have it hooked up to a repeater that's powering this block, powering that redstone, and then just sending it all the way onto these pistons. So no matter where you're standing and what pressure plate you hit, the entire piston wall will extend. And it's that circuit repeated independently throughout the entire little structure. It's very simple redstone. It's a little expensive, and there are definitely other ways to do it that are a lot cheaper, but I like this design, so we're going to stick with this one. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little look into my redstone abilities. Not much, but it's mine. So I think that we are going to build a tunnel now, and that's pretty boring. So I'll see you when the tunnel's finished. This is 100% my least favorite thing to do. Building over a lava lake in the middle of the nether. Awful. Well, we're back home now, and this is the jankiest nether path I have ever made. Absolutely terrible. Good thing it's temporary. Alrighty, well, we're back. We're back at the house. We've dropped some stuff off. We are actually going to go back into the nether and go netherite mining. I mean, I think that it's about time that we get some good tools here. Some of the best tools. That durability is looking real good. And after we get back, we're just going to go trident farming. We're going to get a bunch of those in the ocean here. So my preferred method of netherite mining is actually a mixture of two. I like bed mining, where you blow up beds, and I also like strip mining, which is what I'm doing here. So I'll go out a few hundred blocks strip mining, and then I'll go back to my mine, skip 16 blocks and strip mine that same distance, and then I'll go back in later on when I want more netherite and fill it with the beds. Well, we didn't get as much ancient debris as I would have liked. However, we still have 18. Which is not bad. That'll probably be a helmet, maybe some pants, and then 2 tools, something along those lines. I would like to get my boots actually netherite plated, but I would like to get the soul speed enchantment first, so we can have all 7 boot enchantments on our boots, and that is pretty much what we're going to be going for. So what's next on the list is, well, getting soul speed 3. Alright, we're back from the nether. We've got our tools sealed, and we've got 4 netherite ingots. We're going to use it on our helmet, our pickaxe, and our sword. We're going to save 1 ingot for our boots later on. Alrighty, so we spent a little bit of time at our drowned farm, getting up our level so we can actually add this book to our boots. Now, that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over to this anvil, and we're just going to drop our boots right into that, our book next. 27, let's throw a name in there, too. Let's do Red Skies Sandals or something. All right, looking good, looking swell. We're just missing 1 piece of our accessories here, and that's a nice pair of wings. I think that's probably next on our little bucket list here. So let's go trident farming. This is like one of the worst things in Minecraft. This is just tedious. I'm gonna automate this somehow. Eventually, during this series, I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna happen. There's probably designs out there, but I want to design my own. That'll be fun. So I found this treasure map in a boat over there, and this was actually really close to where I was trident hunting. So I thought that we would just go take a break and take a look at this real fast. I haven't really done too many of these, so I'm not quite sure if there's like a trick or something. So I'm just gonna line up my arrow to the center of it, and then just dig there. Might end up just digging out this entire island. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just gonna tear apart this entire island and hope I find a chest. Well, the island's gone. I still haven't found a chest. I don't know what to do. So I guess I'm just gonna keep digging. Well, as you can see, I kind of destroyed a lot, but we did find the treasure. It's right there. So let's take a look inside. That's pretty good. I think that this means we should actually start collecting records. I don't think I've actually heard Minecraft records. So we're just gonna take a few trips. Well, back and forth, getting all that stuff that we kind of demolished there. That is not bad loot at all. Book and quill. I didn't even know that was in Bedrock Edition. I think the appropriate thing to do with that diamond is make a jukebox. We're gonna listen to some records here. I don't like it. That's a whole lot of tridents. I don't really feel like counting all that, but quick math tells us it's around 53. So that will be enough. We need 50 minimum. So that's pretty good. We're going to be using these tridents to make a guardian farm. When we get elytra and high-end tools, we need experience to mend them, and a guardian farm is perfect for it. So that's on the list. And speaking of lists, I just knocked an item off of it. I just came back from the nether, doing a little bit more netherite mining. I got all these tools, netherite plated. They are fantastic now. And as you can see, my chest plate is netherite as well. We've been pretty busy with the netherite mining. I would still like to get a little bit more for lodestones, but we'll get that later. For right now, I would like to go take a look at a location somewhere in that direction that I've already scattered out. Maybe it's over there somewhere. But it's a guardian temple. It's pretty close to our area, and I'm thinking that we might just move out there. So we're just going to take a boat, and I'm just going to show you how close it actually is. I'm thinking we should just build our house here, right on top of this temple. It's going to be kind of circular, big house type structure. It's going to have like colossal buildings inside, a massive sorting system. That's going to be in there. But I'm thinking just right here. And with that decision, I'm thinking that we should just call it an episode right here. I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. It kind of got a little spotty with the last half of the episode. It was totally just added on there with a whim. Everything was kind of nether planned, but so many recording errors. So sad. But with that said, we'll see you next time.